This week is an amazing week. We're at the Olympic Club and we are here to showcase this golf course, these amazing players, these professional women. This is absolutely the very best of the best. In addition to that, we also have a wonderful group of women, volunteers, a very large staff. Certainly Troy Flanagan, the Director of Golf Course Operations, he has an amazing crew.
To me, it was just an idea about getting as many women volunteers to the Women's U.S. Open, doing education, and that's kind of where it went.
Diversity and inclusion is very important for Syngenta. That's definitely an initiative that we have kind of started to focus on going forward. The more people are just aware of things that maybe you just have never thought of in the past, but you know, maybe I can include that person, you know, having discussions that are open, just having awareness really is what it's about.
I've worked with Syngenta on other presentations like this one, and what they do is they sometimes bring me in to deliver a particular presentation about leadership and talk to an audience that in many cases is very welcoming to the topic, but it's not a topic that is necessarily the focus of the entire event. So it's a little drop in to the event that gives an opportunity for education and gives an opportunity for a group to come together and share ideas.
The key to diversity and inclusion that I think has been hit on several times in the recent years is that it just brings a different perspective. And bringing that different perspective adds a lot of value to your entire organization and your decision making.
Building inclusive community starts with a call to action as an individual, and it requires like a change in like your approach to building community, and that's something that you absolutely have control over, right? So you don't have to have a PhD in diversity, equity, and inclusion. You don't have to be this huge like research scholar to show up in a way that really lets people manifest as their best self.
As far as keeping this going, it really needs to keep going. Now that doesn't mean it needs to be forced on anybody. You really need to want to do it. I'll tell you this, you will not be let down. I mean, like I said, I'm not kidding. It was the absolute best volunteer team I've ever had. They worked so hard.
I would just like it to not be strange to see a lot of women running around on a golf course doing all of the things that mostly men do today.
I would just love to see more women in any of the events that we have, whether they are local chapter events, whether it's tournaments. I think it's a completely untapped area. I think that, again, just looking at things through a different set of eyes, maybe a different approach, diversity in any form, I think for any team is really important.
Women have always been awesome and fantastic. Have we always given the attention to observe and recognize and appreciate the amazingness that they bring to the table? It's less about them pushing the industry forward, and it's more about like us recognizing that they've always had incredible impact. How do we want to celebrate it? How do we recognize it?